Hello students. So I have one very good question for you which will help you to understand the concepts behind accounting for share capital. So hope you will be able to learn with sincerity. So here we go. Company issued rupees. Now when the word rupees is there, it means these are not the number of shares. This is the total face value. So rupees 10 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. It means rupees 10 lakh divided by 10 will give you 1 lakh shares. It means company will issue 1 lakh shares at 50% premium. तो 50% of this 10 rupees यानी 5 rupees premium. So 10 का share will get issued at 15 rupees. Payable is under. So on application allotment, first call, final call, amount is payable is under. Now we should be clear about what is the face value and what is the premium. So look here, on application they have given 3 per share, so that is correct. Okay. Now on allotment they are saying 5 rupees including 3 premium. So here we should be clear that in this 5 rupees 2 is the face value and 3 is the premium. So I am writing here 2 plus 3, 2 is face value and 3 is premium. Then in next stage we have on first call 3 per share including 2 premium. So again here if I write the structure then it will be like this, one face value because total 3 rupees includes 2 premium. So 1 face value and 2 premium. On final call, now please look here, words are as and when required. It means till now company has not demanded, so don't pass any journal entry for the final call. Okay, each stage will have 2 journal entries. Applicants for 80,000 shares were allotted all the shares. मीन्स जिसने 80,000 के लिए अप्लाई किया था उनको पूरे शेयर्स मिल गए हैं. Those who applied for 30,000 got 16,000 shares and those who applied for 10,000 shares got 4,000 shares. But these lines are important. Now these two categories are called prorata categories. जितना मांगा है उससे कम allot हुआ है. So we need to be clear about what is the ratio of prorata. So in this category I know that there is a ratio of 30:16. How I got this ratio? Just by removing the zeros, and then if I still simplify then my ratio comes to 15:8. It means those who must have got 8 shares must have applied for 15 shares. Okay, now this ratio is important because difference of these two amounts, applied minus allotted, will tell you how much extra amount is paid. Now this extra money will always be there in pro rata case. In both these categories there is extra amount. This extra amount can either be adjusted for the next stage. It means application के मने पैसे एडजस्ट हो सकते हैं इन अलॉटमेंट में, और इट कैन बी एडजस्टेड इन कॉल डिपेंडिंग ऑन वेदर यू हैव इनफ मनी और नॉट. एंड हियर in this category excess money being returned, it means you are refunding the amount to them. Okay, now before we go further we should be very clear about total how many shares are getting applied by the people. So look here, people must have applied for 80,000, 30,000 and 10,000, so total comes to 1,20,000. So people must have applied for 1,20,000 and they must have paid on these 1,20,000 shares 3 rupees per share. When you apply for the shares you need to pay application money. So the first and foremost basic journal entry will be bank account debit. So already I have created few accounts which will get repeated, so I am going to use those accounts. So first and foremost, company is going to receive money in the bank, and we credit equity share application account. With what amount? So I am writing for how many shares per share, how much amount we must have received. So look here, uh, for 1,20,000 shares, company must have received on application, as you can see here, 3 rupees on 1,20,000 shares, 3 rupees per share. Okay, so same amount will come here. So I hope you are clear about the first journal entry, and then we go for the next journal entry, journal entry number 2. Now here the account which we have already credited, that is equity share application account, has to be cancelled, because now it's a time when we are actually allotting the shares. So for this I will have to cancel, means the account which was earlier credited now will be debited. So equity share application account debit with the same amount, 1,20,000 shares into 3, and credit will go to few accounts. And first of all, whenever we pass second journal entry, we need to transfer the amount to equity share capital account, and the shares which are actually getting allotted, जितने shares लोगों को दिए गए हैं, that much amount will get transferred to equity share capital. So look here in the question, how many shares you are giving to people. So those who applied for 80 must have got 80. So this 80,000, then 16,000 and 4,000. So 80 plus 16 plus 4, so will give you 1 lakh. And how to confirm this amount? Look here. So 1 lakh shares company is issuing, so company has given 1 lakh shares. So on this 1 lakh share we have legal right to take these 3 rupees. So I am writing here 1 lakh shares per 3 rupees is our capital. But now, in third category we are returning their extra money. Always remember, prorata case will always have extra money with them. So I will choose the bank account. I will write here bank account credit, and this is for category 3 which is given to me in the question. And look here, I am taking up this category first. Those who applied for 10,000 got 4,000 shares and their extra money is returned. So how much extra they must have paid? So 10,000 के ऊपर they must have paid 3, but उनको तो 4,000 ही मिला है. So 4,000 per 3 is actually payable. So applied minus allotted, 10,000 minus 4,000, this difference means 6,000 shares per they have already paid 3 rupees, जो उनको पे नहीं करना चाहिए था, because they don't get any shares for that. So now we are returning the money to them on these 6,000 shares. So I am writing here how much amount will come. So on these 6,000 shares, applied minus allotted, we will refund them. Okay. And now the question is about our category 2 again, that is prorata category. So let me tell you how to handle this category. So now again we come back to the question. So On these 30,000, 16,000 shares are getting issued. Okay, and always remember this ratio is very important whenever we have extra money being adjusted for the next stage. So what I will do, I am suggesting what you are supposed to do when you have this ratio. So look here, you will prepare one rough working assuming that this 15 is to 8 is the ratio. So you are having 8 shares. वाई आई एम अज्यूमिंग दूसरा नंबर 8 है ना, तो अज्यूमिंग हमारे पास 8 शेयर्स है. एंड आई विल राइट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ड्यू ऑन allotment. So at the time of allotment in the question I am supposed to pay 5 rupees जिसमें 3 प्रीमियम है, 2 फेस वैल्यू एंड 3 प्रीमियम. सो ड्यू ऑन allotment आई नो दैट के 2 फेस वैल्यू मुझे पे करनी है. ऑन माई 8 शेयर्स 3 प्रीमियम मुझे पे करना है. सो अल्टीमेटली 16 फेस वैल्यू एंड 24 प्रीमियम. इट मीन्स टोटल 40 rupees I need to pay. And now I will write what is my extra money which I have already paid. So रेशियो है 15:8. इसका मतलब है कि आई मस्ट हैव अप्लाइड फॉर 15 शेयर्स. ओके, बट आई हैव गोट 8 शेयर्स. इट मीन्स दैट कि ऑन दिस 7 shares I must have already paid at the time of application money per share which is ₹3. ओके, तो 15 के लिए अप्लाई किया होगा तब मुझे 8 मिला होगा. तो व्हेन आई हैव 8 शेयर्स तो इट मीन्स मैंने एक्स्ट्रा 7 शेयर्स पर ऑलरेडी 3 रुपीज़ कंपनी को पे कर दिए हैं. तो 7 3 21 rupees, okay, is already paid by me to the company. So now I can now find what is my stage of adjustment. So it's very clear कि जो भी एक्स्ट्रा पैसे थे entire amount is getting consumed in the allotment. पूरे पैसे allotment में यूज़ हो गए. तो you don't have calls in advance. Okay, you have got extra money only for the allotment. Again, one more thing, you should be very clear about how this 21 will get adjusted. So look here, in this 21 I know that face value 16 rupees बाकी होगा. तो face value is entirely received, यानी allotment की face value मिल चुकी है. एंड कुछ प्रीमियम भी मिल जाएगा बिकॉज ये 21 में ऑलरेडी 16 फेस वैल्यू मिल चुकी है. सो अदर 21 minus 16 that will give you 5 rupees and this 5 rupees premium is already received by me. This is very important, how much premium is already paid. So 24 प्रीमियम में से 5 प्रीमियम मिल चुका है. तो नाउ यू विल हैव अनपेड अमाउंट, वो सिर्फ प्रीमियम होगा ऑन अलॉटमेंट. सो 24 minus 5 विल गिव यू व्हाट 19. सो 19 इज माय अनपेड अमाउंट अगर मैं डिफ़ॉल्ट करता हूँ. ओके, अनपेड अमाउंट ऑन allotment and this 19 rupees is my premium. ओके, तो क्यों हमने वर्किंग ये बनाई, बिकॉज ये वर्किंग से पता चला कि पूरे पैसे विल गेट एडजस्टेड इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेज विच इज़ अलॉटमेंट. एंड जब आप अलॉटमेंट के पैसे एडजस्ट करते हो देन यू विल हैव टू ट्रीट दिस एज द लायबिलिटी. ओके, सो आई एम हेयर crediting equity share allotment account. It's like advance which you have received. Okay, अब तक allotment के पैसे ड्यू नहीं है but you have already received. So equity share allotment पर how much amount we will write. So from the question you can understand. Look, 30,000 पर 16,000 शेयर्स दिया है, यानी 14,000 शेयर्स पर एक्स्ट्रा पैसे हैं. सो ऑन दिस 14,000 शेयर्स ये एक्स्ट्रा पैसे मैं एडजस्ट कर दूंगा फॉर माई नेक्स्ट स्टेज. नाउ जर्नल एंट्री इज कंप्लीट. लुक हियर. सो टुगेदर ये 20,000 इंटू 3 है, ये 1 लाख इंटू 3 है. सो टोटल 1,20,000 इंटू 3 इज डन. ओके, सो नाउ आई विल मूव ऑन टू माई नेक्स्ट स्टेज. देखो, ईच स्टेज विल हैव 2 जर्नल एंट्री. ये एप्लीकेशन की 2 एंट्री हो गई. नाउ अलॉटमेंट. थर्ड एंट्री इज़ वेरी इजी. अलॉटमेंट मनी ड्यू. अलॉटमेंट में कितना मांगना है. सो you will have to debit equity share allotment account because now they are like your debtors. आपने shares दे दिया है, you have legal right to recover money from them. So equity share allotment का account debit and this will be for the shares जो आपने actually में allot किए हैं. अब से जो भी amount होगा वो number of shares allotted पर होगा. ओके, वो एक्स्ट्रा अमाउंट एडजस्ट हो चुका है. सो इक्विटी शेयर अलॉटमेंट के ऊपर यू आर सपोज टू डिमांड 5 रुपीज़ एंड इन दैट फेस वैल्यू गेट्स ट्रांसफर्ड टू द कैपिटल. सो आई विल राइट हियर इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल. सो इन कैपिटल आई विल राइट कि on this 1 lakh shares 2 rupees face value was payable and 3 rupees premium was payable. So that will go to securities premium reserve account. So कितना जाएगा securities premium में. On this 1 lakh shares 3 rupees will go. Look here. Okay, we had already discussed. So now this entry is complete and I will have to now receive the money on allotment. So I will write here bank account debit Okay, now many times there are some defaulters which I have kept in this question, and if you don't receive some amounts then that will get transferred in calls in arrears account. Okay, so this is going to be very important for you to decide how much is my calls in arrears, and credit will go to equity share allotment account which you will have to now cancel. Okay, in every 2 stage the account which you have created, that is application, allotment, first call, will get cancelled. आपने डेबिट किया था, now you will have to cancel, means you will have to credit it. Now what will be the amount? Look here, in equity share allotment total 5 lakh rupees was receivable, was due. So I will write here 5 lakhs, but out of these 5 lakhs already you have received this much amount. So I will write here this comes to 42,000, and now you will have to receive this much amount, 5 lakhs minus 42,000. So it will come to 4,58,000. Are you clear? And now this is very important working. Okay, what is the calls in arrear? For that, let us go through the question. Okay, here it was given कि Rahim, to whom 800 shares were allotted and who belongs to category 2, that is आउट ऑफ 16,000 शेयर्स, यानी ये वाले में रहीम था जिसके एक्स्ट्रा पैसे हमने एडजस्ट किए थे. यू नीड टू बी केयरफुल. इफ़ ए पर्सन इज़ फ्रॉम प्रोरेटा, उसके पैसे आप एडजस्ट करते हो तो यू नीड टू प्रिपेयर स्पेशल वर्किंग. फेल टू पे अलॉटमेंट, तो ये अलॉटमेंट के पूरे पैसे अनपेड है ऐसा हम नहीं बोल सकते, बिकॉज सम अमाउंट इज ऑलरेडी पेड एज आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड हियर. His shares were forfeited after the first call. So we are right now concerned with कि उसने अलॉटमेंट के पैसे नहीं भरे हैं. ओके, सो चलो उसकी हम रहीम भाई की वर्किंग बनाते हैं. नाउ ऑलरेडी देखिए मैंने 8 शेयर्स के लिए वर्किंग बना ली थी. ओके, अगर किसी के पास 8 शेयर्स है तो इट मीन्स सेट कि उसके 19 रुपीज़ अनपेड है. नाउ लुक हियर, रहीम के पास कितने शेयर्स है? 800 शेयर्स है. तो इन अदर वर्ड्स 2 zeros विल गेट एडेड इन दिस. तो हम बोल सकते हैं रहीम के अनपेड पैसे 19 में 2 ज़ीरो ऐड कर दो, दैट इज़ 1900 विल बी द अनपेड अमाउंट बाय रहीम. तो here in calls in arrears I will write 1900 and in the bank I will receive the balancing figure. So कितना मिला होगा? तो 456 100. Okay, so this completes our journal entry number 4 and now entry number 5 is for the first call. देखो क्वेश्चन में लिखा था कि ही शेयर्स वेयर फोर्फिटेड आफ्टर द फर्स्ट कॉल. इट मीन्स रहीम भाई ने फिर से फर्स्ट कॉल के पैसे नहीं पे किए होंगे. फोर्फिटेड मीन्स कैंसल्ड, तो उसके शेयर्स इज गेटिंग कैंसल्ड आफ्टर द फर्स्ट कॉल. तो वी नीड टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डिमांड द मनी फॉर द फर्स्ट कॉल. एंट्री विल बी सिमिलर टू दिस. अलॉटमेंट की जगह पर वी विल यूज द फर्स्ट कॉल. सो I will debit equity share first call account with the amount on 1 lakh shares and total on first call 3 rupees was receivable, 1 face value, 2 premium. So 3 was receivable and out of that face value will go to equity share capital and premium will go to securities premium. So on these 1 lakh shares 1 is the face value and on these 1 lakh shares 2 is the premium. So this completes my journal entry number 5. Okay, entry number 5 is very easy, just like entry number 3. Now I will have to receive the money, so I will debit bank. Okay, but again Rahim bhai did not pay money on the first call, so I will have to debit calls in arrear account. So calls in arrear debit and I will have to cancel the share first call account. As I told you, all these special accounts will get cancelled immediately in the next journal entry. So how much first call account will get credited? So it will be credited with the 3 lakhs जितना डेबिट किया था. अच्छा, व्हाट विल बी द डिफ़ॉल्ट? नाउ ये डिफ़ॉल्ट फाइंड करना इजी है. रहीम के 800 शेयर्स है, उसके जो भी एक्स्ट्रा फंड्स थे वो ऑलरेडी हमने ऊपर वाले स्टेज में एडजस्ट कर लिए हैं. इनफैक्ट उसका अलॉटमेंट का भी 1900 वो स्पेंडिंग. तो यहाँ पर तो पूरा का पूरा 800 शेयर्स पर ही मस्ट नॉट हैव पेड. रहीम ने नहीं पे किए होंगे 3 रुपीज़. इट मीन्स 2400 पे नहीं हुए हैं. तो फ्रॉम द बैंक यू विल गेट द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट. सो इट विल बी 297,600. So with this we have completed the journal entry for the first call. And now as given in the question कि his shares were forfeited after the first call. His shares were forfeited after the first call. So now we pass the journal entry for forfeiture. Already I have explained you when we cancel the shares Then the account which were earlier credited should now be debited. It's be easy. तो कैपिटल हमने क्रेडिट किया था, सो नाउ यू विल हैव टू डेबिट. सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम यू हैड क्रेडिटेड, कैपिटल के साथ प्रीमियम भी तो क्रेडिट हुआ था, तो अब हम डेबिट कर देंगे. There is one error. Now कॉल्स इन एरियर अकाउंट अर्लियर आपने डेबिट किया था, तो नाउ यू विल हैव टू क्रेडिट. एंड देर इज वन स्पेशल अकाउंट, द फेस वैल्यू विच वी मस्ट हैव रिसीव्ड शुड बी क्रेडिटेड. सो शेयर फॉरफीचर अकाउंट इज द स्पेशल अकाउंट जो हम क्रेडिट करते हैं व्हेन वी कैंसल द शेयर्स. Already I have explained, one more time I am explaining the concept behind this. Understand very carefully. In share capital face value called up आता है, कितनी face value मांगी गई है. So रहीम के 800 shares है, and on these 800 shares आपने 3 rupees face value on application, 2 rupees face value on allotment एंड 1 रुपीज़ फेस वैल्यू ऑन फर्स्ट कॉल रहीम से डिमांड की थी. सो 3 + 2 5, 5 + 1 6, 6 फेस वैल्यू इज़ ऑलरेडी डिमांडेड, तो आप यहाँ 6 लिखोगे. अच्छा, अनदर कंसेप्ट, सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम शुड बी रिटर्न ओनली इफ देर इज अनपेड प्रीमियम. ओनली इफ देर इज व्हाट? अनपेड प्रीमियम. सो इन द प्रीवियस वर्किंग मैंने बता दिया था कि अलॉटमेंट के टाइम पे जो भी पैसे हैं दैट इज़ ऑफ प्रीमियम. ओके, थ्रू दिस वर्किंग आई टोल्ड यू. सो दिस प्रीमियम इज़ अनपेड, अलॉटमेंट का प्रीमियम इज़ अनपेड. सो आई नो दैट कि अनपेड प्रीमियम अलॉटमेंट का है 1900, बट unpaid premium is also there for the next stage which is the first call. फर्स्ट कॉल में रहीम ने 800 शेयर्स पर प्रीमियम 2 नहीं पे किया होगा. सो 800 into 2, it means 1600 is unpaid. So total amount of unpaid premium will be 2500. Okay, so it will be 3500. Okay, so now calls in arrears. In calls in arrear we write total unpaid amount including premium. Okay, here we write total unpaid including premium. Okay, so what is the total unpaid amount? तो in calls in arrear if I write, तो allotment का तो 1900, but रहीम ने on his 800 शेयर्स पूरा का पूरा 3 रुपीज़ नहीं पे किया होगा. देखो, जब मैं कॉल्स इन एरियर्स लिखूँगा आई विल हैव टू सी कि टोटल, टोटल मीन्स सिर्फ प्रीमियम नहीं, फेस वैल्यू भी. सो एंटायर 2400 इज अनपेड, तो आई विल राइट हियर प्लस 2400. okay, so I will have to add this, so it comes to 4300. Okay, now in share forfeiture, for doing the calculation faster you can take the balancing figure. So 800 into 6, 4800 and 3500. So this much was the debit, 8300. and minus 4300. So this will give you 4000. So I'm writing here 4000. Okay, so it means ये बहुत important amount है, that I will tell you why it is important. So you can take balancing figure, and how to confirm that also I will tell you, okay, later. So let us first complete the question. So now journal entry number 8. So it was given these shares were immediately reissued to RAM at 20% discount. Let me do one thing. Why to reissue all the shares? Okay, तो मैं थोड़ा सा इसमें ट्विस्ट करता हूँ कि आई एम चेंजिंग द क्वेश्चन. So I am writing here कि 600 आउट ऑफ these शेयर्स, यानी हम रीइश्यू कर रहे हैं 600 शेयर्स एट 20% डिस्काउंट. इट मीन्स फेस वैल्यू थी 10 एंड 20% डिस्काउंट. सो 2 रुपया डिस्काउंट, 8 रुपीज़ में रीइश्यू होगा एज फुल्ली पेड अप. व्हेन दे से एज फुल्ली पेड अप, कैपिटल में पूरा का पूरा फेस वैल्यू क्रेडिट करेंगे, यानी 10 रुपीज़ कैपिटल में क्रेडिट, but 2 rupees we will give you the discount. So here again, when you reissue the shares, you first of all receive money. So on these 600 shares you must have received 8 rupees. Acha, you have given discount, so discount goes in share forfeiture account. Okay, so here I am going to debit share forfeiture account because shares are reissued at discount. And you will have to credit the capital whenever you issue or reissue shares. So I will credit equity share capital. So 600 shares reissued as fully paid up. Fully paid up means full face value. So in share forfeiture I will write 2. So this completes my journal entry for the reissue, and now we are in the last journal entry, and that is transfer to the capital reserve. Please try to understand the concept behind forfeiture. देखो, forfeiture means आपने उसके शेयर्स तो कैंसिल कर दिए, ओके, बट पैसे रिफंड नहीं दिए, तो इट इज़ कैपिटल प्रॉफिट फॉर द कंपनी. तो इन शेयर forfeiture you have credited, okay, and in share forfeiture you have debited. And now credit minus debit should ideally go to the capital reserve. So I will write I wish to cancel share forfeiture account. So I will debit share forfeiture account. So look here, share forfeiture debit. Now share forfeiture में how much I will debit, that I will explain you how to write. I am writing here, this will go to capital reserve because it is a capital profit. So to capital reserve account. Now you might be wondering कि सर सीधा है ना, this minus this कर दो. ओके, बैलेंसिंग फिगर विल गो टू कैपिटल रिजर्व. ये होता है जब हम पूरे शेयर्स रीइश्यू करते, तो दिस अमाउंट माइनस दिस अमाउंट विल गो टू कैपिटल रिजर्व. बट ये क्वेश्चन में मैंने ट्विस्ट कर दिया है, आई एम नॉट रीइश्यूइंग ऑल द शेयर्स. तो जब यू आर नॉट रीइश्यूइंग ऑल द शेयर्स, तो आपको क्या स्ट्रक्चर फॉलो करना है वो समझिए. You will have to first of all write how many shares are getting reissued, multiply with per share what is share forfeiture credit, and minus how much share forfeiture was debited. So look here, this 4000 shares, 4000 amount in share forfeiture is for 800 shares. Okay, तो पर शेयर कितना आपने रिसीव किया होगा फेस वैल्यू. तो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई नो दैट दिस 4000 is 800 into 5. So 5 rupees पर शेयर ऑलरेडी क्रेडिट था. एंड डिस्काउंट आपने कितना दिया है, डेबिट कितना किया था, 2 रुपीज़. शेयर फॉर फीचर को क्रेडिट कितना किया था, 5 रुपीज़. कितने शेयर्स रेशू कर रहे हो, 600 शेयर्स. तो 600 इंटू 3, सो दिस विल बी 1800. ओके, सो 1800 will get transferred to capital reserve. So it's a full-fledged 8 marker question. Okay, now since in the question it is not given that ke second call is raised or received, so we will not pass journal entry for the second call. Now sum is over. I just need to explain you how to confirm the amount which you have got in share forfeiture. ये balancing figure तो लिया था, but इसको cross check कैसे करें. So look here, in share forfeiture we always get the amount which is face value paid. Okay, तो अब हम रहीम की बात करते हैं. तो रहीम ने 800 शेयर्स पर एप्लीकेशन के 3 रुपीज़ तो पे कर ही दिए होंगे, दैट इज़ 2400. एंड रहीम ने अलॉटमेंट की भी पूरी फेस वैल्यू पे कर दी है. लुक हियर, मैंने यहाँ बताया था. ओके, अलॉटमेंट की फेस वैल्यू इज़ ऑल्सो पेड. सो 2 ज़ीरो एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करने, क्योंकि 8 शेयर का है, रहीम के 800 शेयर्स है, तो 1600 फेस वैल्यू अलॉटमेंट की मिल गई है. तो आई विल राइट हियर 1600. सो टोटल व्हेन यू डू, तो यू विल गेट 4000. So I hope you are clear about the question. Okay, similar more question I will share with you. Though detailed video explanation will not be there, but I will give you the solution of these questions in the form of journal entry or PDF files. So you can cross check. Okay. So when you go through this question, advantage is that most of the concepts are getting covered. So I wish that you are sincerely solving this question by yourself once again, and then you will get clarity. Okay, so solve this question, and practice makes the man perfect. So this will help you in your exam. It will give you more confidence. Okay, bye for now.